Get out of the way.
Okay, you do you.
Oh, so I have to open it myself.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Did
Right.
you tune it when after?
You detuned it like Sandboxy or something.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
This is wonderful.
You ready for this? Oh my.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. And 23001. Wow. That's amazing. That's really beautiful. So I'm going to plug it in. First note.
Your volume, tone on the bottom.
So this, after playing the other one upstairs. That's lovely. Wow. I really like this. I think that for the action and everything. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Dave Beasley with New York Bassworks. I'm here with Tiernan Godel,
Hey.
UK-based bass player and gentleman. He came across the pond to pick up his brand new RS5-24. What brings you here? How did you find your way to New York Bassworks?
To New York, well, to New York Bassworks was through Dave Baker initially, and like I kind of knew about them, but I didn't really know enough to be able to make a choice at that point. And Dave Baker came back, and he was like, he had his Precision, and then he had two RS5s, and the RS5s, when I played them, had something which I hadn't found in another 5-string, including the ones that I've been playing.
Right.
So seeing that and then understanding that there was a possibility to kind of create that sound, and then being able to, like, he introduced me to you and to Dave Siegel, and I got to have a chance to like speak to him and find out a little bit more about his process and about how he determines how to make the instruments. For me, like, made everything, like the possibility of him creating that sonic character of an instrument, like from him, you know, from his hands,
Right.
you know, distilling everything, that all his knowledge, everything that he created. So, you know, and having that then manifest into, I mean, into this instrument, but also into like the instruments, all the instruments that he makes, the care and attention to kind of drive towards that quality, you know, and he brings everything to it always, which is amazing. So that's how, I mean, I came here because of that, you know, and
Right.
because of searching for that, you know, and I feel like I've found it, you know, and time will tell how far that goes. So
I came across your playing several years ago. I always caught your videos on Instagram.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah. I mean, I enjoy playing a lot, and I enjoy kind of, I study a lot still, but I enjoy like being able to express myself. And part of that means the instrument has to get out of the way to a certain degree.
Right.
There's a definition that will come from like the quality of the instrument, and the determination of you to be able to shape something is primarily, you don't want the instrument to be in the way of what you're doing. You want it to be part of what you're doing and like allow you freedom of expression. And so, having played this today, and having played like other basses, and having played Dave Baker's basses as well, like it feels like it's there. Like there's something there which allows a little bit more character to come through. The clarity, like going down into the B string, is a thing which is so important. Like it has to be secure, and it has to speak tonally, and it has to speak with clarity in that range. And if it does, then you have like the instrument that is uniform, has control across the board, like front, top to bottom, from B string up to the G. And when I've been playing the sixes, it's the same thing up to the C. The integration is great. So that's kind of what you want.
You get the continuity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't sound like the break across the string change is not present in a way that, if you're playing on a 4-string and then you have an additional string, that's like it's a 4-string and a B.
Right.
You want it to be a 5-string.
Right.
Which is what I think we talked about as well before. Like it's having an instrument that is A5 or A6, not a 4+1 or a 5+1 or a 4+2, which can be sometimes the case. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I found that was always the issue with earlier instruments where the C or the B string sound like they belonged on another instrument. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the pictures looked great, like, and the bass itself is like even better. Just like everything, the way that it speaks, the way that like I love the way that the wood, which we've chosen, so the roasted maple, and then having these cherry dots, which makes it kind of look like the maple is kind of poking through, even though it's not.
Right.
And the Indian rosewood is great. The finish is beautiful. The ramp, I know Dave isn't a great fan of ramps. Siegel, but like it does the thing for me. The fact that I can change the height allows me to really integrate that. And so
at the end of the day, it's your instrument. You have to express yourself on it. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like I can. I already just playing it at the time that I've had today, I feel like it's going to be a really integral part of something which I can shape, which is good. So
what are your plans when you get back?
So I'm doing a lot of teaching. So when I get back immediately, I will go straight back into school and teach. And then I have some gigs coming up as well. So I'll just play, and I'm gonna sort of just work with this and really kind of get to know it as much as I can. Like see how I can kind of find myself in it, help it become a bass in the way that I want it to.
Right.
So yeah.
And even in just a short time we spent with the take doing the adjustments, you could feel it. It's opening up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the actually the malleability of it, the fact that it's so easy to kind of attenuate to what I need, like the string height or the neck. How much relief there is in the neck. The movement, the sonic possibilities within the preamp. The preamp's amazing. I mean, and the clarity with and without. As well as something else, like the fact that passively it responds so well.
Right.
I mean, and that's actually, for me, this is another thing that's a measure of a great instrument, is if you can play it without anything else in the way, then you have the instrument that's going to speak really well with the preamp, which is only there to kind of help bring out or adjust certain things which you might want. But if it doesn't do the job without a preamp in the way, then you're just colouring something that's not really quite there yet.
Right.
So I feel like this is there, like
Yeah, preamp is frosting.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially,
yeah, for sure. And there's like a whole lot of cake. Like, so it's great.
It's a great way to put it. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tiernan, we at New York Bassworks, we appreciate your business.
Wow.
And look forward to working with you for many, many more years.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. And I look forward to coming back. This is it's a beautiful experience. It's been amazing. So thank you.
So thank you for coming across to pick it up.
It's worth 100 times worth the journey.
Sure. Tiernan Godel.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.